In this land of modernity and tradition lies a story of legend, a story of resilience, of heroes facing impossible odds, of moments that became written in history. Here is the legend that announces world champions. For those that dare become legendary. This is the 72nd Macau Grand Prix.
Attention in pit lane. Attention in pit lane. GP bikes.
So it's the last great road race of the year, the Macau Motorcycle Grand Prix. All anxious to get away. There go the lights. And out go the lights and away they go. And it's a great start from Todd Hickman up the inside of Costamo as well. Look at Hobson. But certainly Hickman got ahead of Costamo. Costamo hit back. And certainly Hickman doesn't want to be held up by Costamo. Oh, Costamo's messed it up. He's messed it up. He's messed it up. What a shame for Erno Costamo. It seemed as if he was pulling away from Peter Hickman, but as they came into Lisboa, and there goes Costamo. Can he stop in time? Coming into Lisboa, he's gone past Rob Hodson. One more bend to go for Davey Todd. It's victory for Davey Todd at the Macau Motorcycle Grand
Prix. I've seen a lot of Formula One drivers come through Macau in their careers, Charles Leclerc and Lando Norris. Dreaming of racing in the Macau Grand Prix since I was a child. I came here to, I guess, show myself to the world and show my potential and talent.
Well, I'm hoping to be fighting at the front and fighting for the top three.
If you get the chance to race in Macau, you take it, because it's, you know, it might be once in a lifetime.
history is about to be made, because the first ever FIA F4 World Cup is just moments away from starting. We go racing, and a good getaway is made by Olivieri. A good start also by Jules Roussel to get up the inside line. He passed right-hander Mandarin. The blue car of Ryan Coretti comes to the outside. Roussel takes the lead. French championship rival Coretti goes second. Bounce on his fourth. Farmer in the background. Simon Zhang is off the road. He's taken number 17 with him as well. Coretti right on the back of Jules Roussel and rather cheekily having a look on the inside. We have a move for the lead. Coretti to the inside line. Nicely done. He goes through. Ryan Coretti leads the F4 World Cup.
As they go side by side for the lead once more on the run down towards Lisboa.
Coretti fends off Roussel, who tries the inside up to San Francisco. Now round Coretti comes back on the outside line down to Lisboa, but Jules Roussel asserts himself. Roussel leads.
Oh, it goes wrong! It goes wrong! Coretti! Goodness me! There we go, across the line goes the race winner. Checker flag goes to Jules Roussel. He takes the win.
Welcome everybody to the fabled gear circuit. It is round 19 of 20 within the Kumho FIA TCR World Tour. This is race 1 of 2 for a gear race.
Let's go!
Out they go, we're racing here on the gear streets of Macau, and let's have a look who's got the better of the start from the front row of the grid, because from the second row of the grid, very keen to get a place up at the start of the race is Ted Bjork, second in the championship.
Fiore already has a look on the inside of Donna Maria. It ain't going to work, but what he's also trying to do is unsettle the Spanish driver to hope that he makes a mistake that opens the door a little bit.
In the 174 car, Urrutia in 112 on the outside into the right-hander. The nudge between the two of them beautifully slid around the corner and avoided the barriers on the outside.
Race 1 of the weekend is going to be won by Nestor Girolami.
This is the Macau gear race. There are some incredible names on the roll call of honour for winners here at Macau in a touring car. You know what? It's rather nice if you can add your name to that roll call as well. Here for the Macau gear race for 2025.
And Urrutia up into second place. That was brave stuff on the inside going into Mandarin. So Marshall drops down to third. Mikhail Ashkina was to the inside line, but he's now been crowded. And Ashkina tries to go around the outside for third. Breathe in, everybody. Do they all make it? So far, so good. So Josh Buchan it is who leads. A little bit wider maybe coming off that part of the circuit. But now the toe does kick in and Urrutia goes for it on the outside line then. So the bright blue Link & Co is going to be ahead, but Buchan breaks late. Neither want to give way. As Buchan defends, is there contact? Certainly Buchan gets sideways. Ashkina to the outside of Urrutia. There's contact between those two as well. Urrutia is still second, and up the inside for third, I reckon, has gone Marsh Winkar. Urrutia's got damage, he's going backwards. So Mark got past him, Ashkina got through as well. So the big winner out of it is Marsh Winkar, because he's up into second place, look. So it's still a Link & Co second. Guerrieri lines up to have a go. Here they come, down to the braking zone. It is still now Ted Bjork, in fact, up in the third place. He's gone through. Guerrieri fourth, and that's because Ashkin has got a problem and a slow right down, that's for sure. Over the line, Buchan right up against the wall. 1 lap to go.
Marshall going to be able to dish up as they go down towards Lisboa. He's determined, how determined he is. He pulls out to the left-hand side. He'll be on the outside line. Josh Buchan, keep it neat, keep it tidy. My goodness.
Because 1 corner to go. Josh Buchan then, first time at Macau, he's going to win the gear race. He's going to win it under huge pressure, race long. Josh Buchan wins it. Marc Chinquois is second. And Yann Elaché, arriving here in the World Tour, is a champion at Macau.
Welcome to Macau for what is the FIA GT World Cup, the Macau GT Cup.
The Macau GT Cup is go. Fuoco makes an absolute rocket ship at the start to lead down towards Reservoir back. It's going to be Yeye in second place. They come out of the corner and a big lose for Picariello. He goes around, he clangs the Armco. Is everybody going to miss him? Yes. And Marciello is up into second place. And here comes Guben up the inside of the Platinum Porsche. It's going to be Fuoco that leads at the end of the run down to Lisboa. Good start by Marciello to go second. And for third, Enschler around the outside. Guben gets a tag possibly from Heidrich. Guben in the wall, Enschler in the wall. Boccolacci into the back of them. Mayhem at Lisboa. Three big names are out of it.
Green flag, things get back underway.
Marciello is quicker by 3 tenths in sector 1 in close on Fuoco. That's Vanthor getting ahead of Danger. Vanthor going straight on. Is he going to make the corner? He is, but only just. Lawrence Vanthor.
And Sheldon van der Linde is looking to make up the place. Has a look down on the inside and makes the place up in that first sector once again in sector 1 for the BMW.
Goethe does move across and Mortara wasn't fully alongside, but he's ahead now. So up into 10th place goes Eduardo Mortara. So he gets to the hairpin. Oh, and it shuts off. Look, the dash completely disappears. That was a failure. So the car had switched itself off and therefore there was no braking capability, and on he goes.
So too is it super to see the Ferrari, because Antonio Fuoco in that car, the 50 Ferrari, has been superb this weekend.
Fuoco's Ferrari wins a first FIA GT Cup victory for Ferrari as Antonio Fuoco dominates the Macau GT Cup.
But what about Macau? Do you like the circuit? I think it's a very challenging circuit.
I believe this track is fundamental because it teaches you a lot. The race itself is pretty much an entrance to a big motor racing world.
The names are just incredible, you know, to be a part of that list one day is a dream.
I think it's a good opportunity to show ourselves. If you are able to be quick here in Macau, it means that you can be quick everywhere.
It shows the skill that you have, and it's what separates the greats from the good.
Attention in pit lane.
For the 72nd running, all eyes are on Macau for this year's Grand Prix. It is not only the next chapter in a quite amazing story from how this began as a road sports race for local drivers to a fully fledged international single-seater race, but it is also the FIA FR World Cup.
And the Grand Prix is underway. The 72nd Macau Grand Prix is underway. Freddie Slater gets a good start, already squeezing Mary Boyer, who gets a good start as well. But it's Boyer that's got just a nose in front. This is going to be the run down towards the first overtaking place, and Mary Boyer has the lead.
He does indeed, but Freddie Slater, who tried to squeeze him, is on the outside line down to Mandarin. Here comes Tio Nail at the inside. Slater goes a little bit wider, Nail to the inside. Now this is where Boyer is under attack because he's giving a toe. Tio Nail keeps on coming. Side by side they run down towards Lisboa. Nail has to give way. Slater thinks about the outside line, down to the braking zone. Hold your breath. Do they all get through for the first time? Slater second. You look back from the leader's car.
A very tight and twisty section on the circuit. Whoa! But Mary Boyer just keeps a nose in front. We have a yellow flag.
The safety car has been deployed. It's going to take a lap or two to clear up those 4 damaged cars.
So green flag is being waved and we are racing once again for the 72nd Macau Grand Prix. Mary Boyer, it is that leads. Freddie Slater once again goes alongside on the outside line. They close. Freddie Slater it is that leads into Lisboa. Barry Boyer slots in second place, but Freddie Slater back to the front of the field.
Is having a go at Enzo Dellini. They're wheel to wheel as they come into the corner. Dellini on the inside, Nail on the outside, and he has to give way. Dellini hands onto the place.
Here we go again, determined stuff.
Teo Nail in the blue car to the outside, and then he dives to the inside and he locks up under braking as Dellini shuts the door in his face.
We've got a yellow flag at turn 3 at Lisboa.
You can now beat that pace setter. Once you go, you've got to keep on going, which Slater does now. So he accelerates away. It's a decent restart, but Murray Boyer does stay with him.
They once again mirror each other's moves as they go down towards Lisboa, and Murray Boyer on the tail of Freddie Slater. Dellini has dropped back a little bit because Boyer is with Freddie Slater on the run down towards Lisboa. They go side by side on the outside line. Murray Boyer in front as they go into Lisboa. Boy, oh boy, what a restart.
Brilliant move. Murray Boyer goes through. Enzo Dellini is...
Once again, we've had this situation before. Murray Boyer needs to keep everything at it. Was that tiny for Slater? He knocked the wall. Freddie Slater.
He's taken the wing off. He's damaged the suspension. Freddie Slater is done. His Macau Grand Prix dream is done. As the race is back on, and it's Murray Boyer now to try to break that toe. Left he goes, right he goes, left he goes on the pit straight, then into Reservoir Bend. And this is where Dellini has got to do a Boyer, hasn't he? He's got to get in the wheel tracks, get in the slipstream, and the move may well be on as Murray Boyer, almost like on a formation that goes one side and the other. Polnagi form is not weaving, and that's giving Evan Gilter a chance. As here comes Dellini to the outside, Nail to the outside. He's got past one, he's trying to get past his teammate. There's another one in the wall in the background, and this is going to be significant as Nail jumps Boyer for the race lead. Boyer tries to fight back, but Teo Nail goes third to first, and I think we're going to end up with a safety car from the checkered flag. The 72nd Macau Grand Prix won by Teo Nail. He comes across the line to win from Murray Boyer, his teammate. Third to Enzo Dellini.